Hi, 1 Hour Smart Home here, and today we're going to review the Blink Mini Pan Tilt camera, which we've got right here. It was launched in the fall of 2022, and what's really neat about this camera is that I can turn it from my phone a full 360 degrees. So I can turn it either direction, and I can also make it go up and down. So it makes for a very versatile camera that I can place anywhere in the room and then see a full 360. And when I'm done, I can just press that home button and it's going to go right back to where it was originally set to. Now, it's a Wi-Fi 1080 HD camera with both day and night vision. And in my testing, the clarity has been good on both day and night vision. What's really cool is that you can set it up so that it will alert you whenever motion is detected right from your phone, and you can view those recordings later or you can live stream them real time. Now, if you already have a Blink Sync module, you can actually save that footage locally on your Blink Sync module with a USB storage device, and that doesn't cost you anything. Now, there are two other plans. You can pay $3 a month for 30 days worth of recording, and you can pay $10 per month for 30 days worth of video footage storage, but that's for an unlimited number of Blink cameras. So you can have the Blink Mini, the Blink Mini Pan Tilt camera, and Blink Outdoors or Indoors cameras all connected to that one account for $10, and you're going to have an unlimited number of cameras available that footage will be recorded for. Now, in my experience, the motion detection has been reliable on the device. It also has two-way communication, so you can both hear what's going on through the camera, and you can also speak through your phone to someone on the other end of the camera. It has the full 360-degree pan around the camera, and it also has 125 degrees of tilt up and down. That's also combined with a field of view of 110 degrees with the 1080 HD camera. Basically, this is a Blink Mini camera that is attached to this base. Now, it's nice that you don't have to use this with a sync module if you don't want to. This will connect right to your Wi-Fi network. No Blink Sync module is required, and it is fully powered by a power cord, so you do have to plug this one in, unlike other Blink cameras. So now let's take a look at the Blink app. The Blink Mini Pan Tilt camera works on the Blink app just like the rest of Blink cameras. Here we've got our Blink Mini Pan Tilt camera pulled up, and it's just showing us the last screenshot that was taken on the device. I can click this and it will update it, and now you'll probably see my hand in that screenshot. But let's say we want to look at a live view of video. We click right here on the Blink Mini Pan Tilt. Now, what's really neat about the app and the Blink Mini Pan Tilt camera is that we can fully rotate this picture left or right. And you can see as I do that, the camera turns around on the device and it's changing the view. So I can hold it down and I can go all the way that way, or I can go all the way back, and it does do a full 360. Now you can also go all the way up and all the way down with this. So you really have a full 360-degree view, and you have that up and down view. So let's put that camera back up to a normal position here. And then let's see if we can full screen this. So now we've got the full screen view of the camera in live view, which is nice because you really get a lot of screen clarity there, and the HD resolution is pretty good. You can see that lamp I've got in the corner looks tilted, but you can also zoom in on anything you want here. So we can keep zooming in, you can zoom out, and let's say we want to look at what is over in that window, we can do so by zooming in or out. Now if I tap here again, it's going to give me those controls so I can then move the camera while I'm still in this full screen view. Can go up, can go down, and then if you click the home button, what it'll do is take it back to a home setting for the camera. So you can see it took it right back to that setting that we had it on. So let's put it all the way up here. It's looking at the ceiling now, and then I click that home button, and you can see it adjusts the camera and brings it right back to there. Now you've also got two-way communication here, so if I were to click on that microphone, it would allow me to speak through this device. And then you've got right here, and what that means is it's going to save our live view session. Now I'm going to click again, and then I'm just going to go back to our normal screen here on the Blink app. You can see here we already clicked the save button when we were in full screen. We can press to talk, so if I press right here, you can then hear it talking through the device, but we'll get a lot of feedback, so we can't hold that too long. If I click more here, we've got some different actions here. We can do a 360-degree pan. We can update our default view. We can extend our live view, and what that is a subscription service. And if I click on this, it'll show you what we've got. It says, try out our extended live view. This is a Blink subscription plan feature that enables up to 90 minutes of continuous live view. We're not going to enable that. We currently have the free 30-day subscription, which is going to save those clips to the cloud. Now we're going to close out of this and then go back to some of the other features in this device. So if I click right here on clips, then it's going to show me all the clips I've got recorded here, and I can just click on one of these and it'll show me what's going on in there. And let's see, if I click right here, it probably shows me moving stuff around. You can see me in the background there getting in and out of the chair. So I'm just going to close out of this. But what's nice is you can sort through all these clips by different days and different months, and then scroll through whatever clips you want to watch. So let's go back here, and let's say I wanted to look at this clip from November 11th. I can click on that and then review whatever I wanted there. I was playing around with the camera and some of the settings, and you can just play this as you need. Now, if I wanted to share the clip, I just click on that icon there and I can share it wherever I want. Let's go back to our home screen, and now let's go to our settings on the Blink Mini Pan Tilt. So you can name this a different device if you wanted, which is useful if you're using it with voice assistance. Right now I've got my motion detection enabled, so it's going to record a clip anytime it detects motion while the device is armed. And I'm just going to go back here, and you can see right now I have the device disarmed, but if I put it into arm, what's going to happen is as soon as it detects motion, it's then going to start recording. You can see that we got that little notification there that motion was detected, and then it's going to save that clip. So I'm going to put that back into disarmed while we're filming the video here. Now you've got activity zones, and what you can do with the activity zones is you can choose to only be notified when something happens within that activity zone. So now I click done. I'm only going to be notified if motion happens in that zone. And what that's great for is if you live on a busy street, or you've got this somewhere where you don't want to be notified when motion detects through a certain zone, or when motion is in a certain zone, you can actively select what you want to be notified for. Here we've got a re-trigger time, so once motion is detected, it's going to have a 50-second cool off after it fills that clip, and that clip right now is set to 10 seconds, but we could put that all the way up to 25, 30 seconds if we wanted. Then you've got a motion sensitivity. You've got low and high. I've just got it right here in the middle. That seems to be a good set point for me. It says end clip early if motion stops. So I just want to get the full 30-second length. No problem with that. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. And let's put this re-trigger time down to like 10 seconds. And that just means it's going to trigger more often if motion is detected. We've got early notification on. So it says receive a notification as soon as motion is detected instead of after a motion clip finishes recording. This may interrupt recording. So I like to leave that motion early notification on. You've got your motion recording. We want that to be recorded. Here you've got choices between night vision, if you want it on or off, or auto. I like to leave it on auto, and that just means in low light it's automatically going to turn on. It does have an infrared illuminator. That's this IR intensity. I find medium works pretty well. You could also go high or low. What I've noticed with this in the IR intensity is you just really want to make sure that you don't have it in front of something that's going to reflect that IR light back to it. So like if you've got a plant or a book or something in front of that, that IR light's going to reflect off that and ruin the image quality. So it's good to have nothing directly in front of the device, 6 to 20 inches, and then you're going to be able to get better views of a full room with that IR illuminator. It says enable audio. We want to leave our audio on. We've got our speaker volume. That works for me. Now we've got our video quality. Currently I have it on saver, but I'm going to pump this up to best. We do have good internet and Wi-Fi connection here, so no problem with that higher quality video. But if you do have issues with your Wi-Fi connectivity and internet speed, you could move it down to saver, which is not going to use as much bandwidth. Here it says flip video, so if you had this mounted upside down, you could flip around that video. Now let's take a look at our pan tilt settings. We can calibrate that if we wanted, but everything is good with that. Now you've got your status LED. I do like to have it so that when it is recording, that status LED is on, but you could have it always on, or you could have it always off if you don't want it to show that status LED that's right there. So if I turn it on there, that status LED will stay on. Let's put it back to recording. Now that is pretty much all we've got in terms of our settings for the Blink Mini Pan Tilt camera. However, there are some additional settings for the Blink Mini Pan Tilt camera and how you manage it. If you click on that gear icon in the lower right hand corner, we've got our account and privacy settings, our Blink plans. So you've got a free version, which isn't going to have any recording options. You've got a $3 a month for one camera version, and then you've got $10 a month, and that's going to be recording for an unlimited number of Blink cameras and storage. Now it should be noted that the free storage option, while it doesn't include recording, if you have a Blink sync module, you can download and store those videos locally on the Blink sync module if you have those for another Blink camera set. Now this does not require a Blink sync module to operate. It works just on your Wi-Fi network. But if you've got that sync module and you put a USB device in there, it will store your clips locally, and that doesn't cost you anything. Now you've got your device and system settings, so I can click in here and I can look at any one of my cameras I have connected. Then I can click on the pan tilt. You've got scheduling here. You can choose your time zone. You can save all your live views. We're just going to X out of this and then X out again. You've also got options for changing your temperature. Here are your notifications. I find this to be really helpful. You can choose when you want to be notified for different types of events, a doorbell press, a motion clip, arm, disarm, the camera temperature. And that is nice that you can use a certain temperature range and be notified if it gets too cold in your house, which I think is really great. You've got low battery, high camera usage, camera online, offline, all that good stuff down there. So those notifications are really nice. Overall, I've been really impressed with this little camera. For the price point, which is typically under $60, it does a lot. It's got the 1080 HD, day and night vision, and the rotation 360 degrees plus the pan tilt means that you can really see anything you want in a room. And I really like that because I often find that there isn't an optimal location for a camera in a room. You may miss part of the room and not see another part of it, or maybe you've got an open floor plan and you really want to see that entire space that you placed this camera. With this camera, you can see whatever you want, and if you don't like the view, you can adjust it by just turning it or tilting it up or down, which I think is a really great feature. So my experience has been positive with this. I haven't had any issues. It stayed connected to Wi-Fi, and I was able to use the app very easily on my phone and get any of the clips recorded just like I would on a typical Blink camera. So I've been really impressed with this little camera, and in my mind, the Blink Pan Tilt Mini offers a great value for the price point if you want something that's going to give you security at a low price point. And what I really like is that you don't have to pay for that subscription recording if you don't want to. You can use that USB storage if you've got another set of Blink cameras with the Blink Sync module. I think it's nice that you have that option for local storage without having to pay for a cloud service. But if you do want to pay for the cloud service option, it is typically cheaper than most other cloud storage video options out there on the market for competing cameras. So thank you for watching our review of the Blink Mini Pan Tilt camera. Please give us that thumbs up, subscribe, and click any of the links below if you want to support us. Thank you.